self-image is an illusionary thing. You want to know why? Because it's based off of our own perception and not a real tangible thing. And also, self-image changes. So the textbook definition of self-image is our perception of our own abilities, appearance, personality in the world. But how we view ourselves can change over time, like I just mentioned, but how others view us tends to have like a lag effect. So some people can view us as the same or when we were in like second grade, and others view us very on a superficial level because they don't really know us. So perception is a very funny thing. And I think we have this issue right now where people feel they need to uphold a certain self-image in the world, especially with social media, Instagram, Facebook, all these platforms. You could say they're terrible for self-image, and again, that's based off perception. How you interact with Facebook, how you interact with Instagram, your relationship to it. We have a relationship to the world. We can't escape it. Some of us try to escape it, but we can't escape it. Some of us try to kill the ego, but you can't kill the ego. The ego is the enemy. It's not the enemy, it's your perception of the ego, your relationship to it. It's like food. Food is the enemy. Bad food. It's not good nor bad. It's your relationship to it. It's your relationship to people, places, and things. So we have this thing where we need to uphold a self-image. If we've held on to certain routines, certain patterns, certain protocols in our lives for so long, to just stop doing that, even if we get a pull to stop or to change direction or to do something else, it feels really hard. It feels really difficult. And part of that is our own protective mechanism in our body, the instinct to not change. We don't want to change because this is where I'm comfortable. But then you're going to have a mismatch between your spirit and what's on the outside not serving you anymore, not satisfying you anymore. This can be a problem, right? So self-image is illusionary in that it's based off perception. How people view you is based off perception. Truth, you could say, is based off perception. Well, if more people have similar perception, then it must be more truthful than, say, one person. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. So think about it. The next time you're having negative self-doubts or thoughts, or you feel like, okay, I can't go in this direction, or I can't just change my appearance, I can't just change the music I'm listening to, I can't just, change whatever, because I'll be judged. Well, it's not necessarily the judgment of other people, it's you judging yourself in a lot of cases. Think about that. Is it really the judgment of other people on you, or is it you're judging that other person, but you're judging yourself? Right? Self-doubt. So, if you feel pull, if you feel a impulse to do something different, it's okay. You're supposed to change, you're supposed to evolve, you're supposed to grow. As long as it's helping you grow and not going in the opposite direction, right? So there's a difference between the superficial layer, ego and all those kind of things. Again, ego is not a bad thing. It's you that make it the enemy. The ego is just a part of the self. We need it. We can't kill it. It's how we identify in the world. If we didn't have an ego, we'd be completely lost. I don't know what we would be. We wouldn't be able to have a relationship in this world as a human being. We wouldn't be able to identify as anything. And maybe you could say, oh, that's great, but how do you interact with the world? Again, we can't avoid our relationship with the universe right now. We can't avoid our relationship with Earth. We can't avoid our relationship to other people. Sorry to say. I mean, some people we can, but not everybody necessarily, right? So that's the point I'm trying to make, is that it's okay to change. It's okay to stop what you're doing. It's okay to break the protocol once in a while, break the routine that you're in, even though it feels really hard. not because it's what your spirit is asking for, but it's because you're trying to uphold this self-image. You're trying to uphold something that doesn't actually exist. Again, self-image will change over time. It's just when it's a drastic thing that you're afraid. You're afraid that people will judge you because it's drastic, because it's random, because it's spontaneous. But that's okay. Change is change. It doesn't matter what it is or the degree it is, it's still change. So anyway, have a great day. If you like this video, please subscribe. I put out new videos every single week. Leave a comment below, hit the like button, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.